What is DO? DO stands for dissolved oxygen. Dissolved oxygen is the amount of oxygen that is present in the water measured in milligrams per liter. Parts per million or ppm is also used, but it means the same thing. Fish, invertebrate, and plants use oxygen for respiration, so when DO values are low, the aquatic ecosystem can no longer support these organisms. For example, in winter, fish drown due to low oxygen levels. However, when an ecosystem has too much DO, this can harm plant and animal life as well. High DO values cause uncontrolled plant growth. When organisms like algae become too abundant, this can in turn cause low DO values. When algae dies off, bacteria uses more oxygen than usual to decompose the organic material. This process is called cultural eutrophication and is often started by the leaching of nutrients like phosphates and nitrates into bodies of water. High DO is bad and low DO is bad too. Acceptable DO values vary between bodies of water, but in general, a really good DO value is between 7 to 11 parts per million. DO should never go below 3 parts per million. Now, how do scientists measure DO? You must always measure temperature of the water before testing dissolved oxygen. The solubility of oxygen decreases as water temperature increases, which means more available oxygen. You should always check if your DO values are consistent with the weather because it is expected to have low DO values in winter. The easiest and most common way to test DO is by using the Winkler method. And in a summary done by Carleton College, the Winkler method works by using titration to determine the amounts of dissolved oxygen in a sample. The DO undergoes fixation by the mixing of various solutions which form an acid compound. This compound is then titrated by the sodium thiosulfate, which causes a color change. The amount of sulfate it takes to turn the solution clear corresponds with the amount of DO in the compound. 1/10 of a milliliter of sodium thiophosphate is equal to 1 parts per million of DO. Hope you learned a lot and thank you for watching. Click these links below for more info.